Welcome to Taiwanica. If you're looking for a podcast that is fun, deep, and insightful about the cultures in Taiwan and the USA, you're in the right place. This power couple tells real-life stories and cold hard facts while bringing you chill vibes, funny jokes, and special points of view that you can't find anywhere else. Now, your hosts, Anita and Eric.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to start your own podcast? Well, it really is easy these days, and it's all thanks to a place called Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's by Spotify, and it's the easiest way to make a podcast, with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain a little bit more in detail. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You literally just log in and press a button on your phone, and you can record. And if the sound is good enough, hey, you have yourself an episode that you can share with your friends and your fans. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. There's so many places for people to listen to you. It's pretty convenient. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. It's easy to use, it's easy to access, and take it from me and Taiwanica. We were able to launch this with an ease of a button. So if you are interested in doing this as well, I recommend you to download the Anchor app or go to Anchor's website. That is anchor.fm. That is ANCHOR.FM. And you can go there to get started.
This is episode 10, talking about 清明节, or you can call it Tomb Sweeping Festival.
Welcome to Taiwanica. Hey there, Anita.
What's up, Eric?
Oh, did you catch a cold?
No, why?
You're so quiet.
It's so cold today.
Or
I don't know why.
Are you trying to sound like a ghost?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's a special.
Day.
Okay. I don't know if there's 8 Anitas in here right now or not, but yeah. So today is a special episode, isn't it?
Yeah, tell everybody why is it so special.
Well, I'm not very well aware about this holiday. I know that it's called Tomb Sweeping Festival.
Yeah.
And it gives Taiwan a few days off. And I know other places like Hong Kong and China don't get this day off like Taiwan does. But it's very special in Taiwan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You know, we just, right now we're just very happy that we have holidays. The end.
Well,
that's what most of my friends and students told me. It's like, oh, just have a really nice 4-day holidays.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, I've had a lot of students who weren't able to make class because they were going out and having some fun during this vacation. Yeah, so it seems like a good time to get out, relax, and enjoy yourself, which is exactly what I think the ancestors of their families would want, right?
I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, right? They want them to enjoy.
Yeah.
But this festival is so much more than that, right? I'm talking ghost money. I'm talking ghost money buildings. I'm talking...
Oh, no, we don't do ghost building.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't
Sorry.
have to... Oh, okay.
We don't do ghost building.
I got too excited.
Okay. I can tell.
I just like, ghost. Okay. And, I'm just really curious about it because as a foreigner, I lived in Taiwan and I always heard about this tomb sweeping festival and all of my Taiwanese friends would disappear and you would disappear for like a couple days.
Don't make it sound so creepy.
Well, that's what happened. It's just like all of a sudden I'm like hanging out in Tainan and then like Anita's like, Eric, I gotta go home. I was like, why? Oh, we have to go sweep our tomb. I'm like, what does that even mean? I was just like so scared. It's like, is it just your family that's doing this? And you're like, no, everyone's doing it. Everyone's going to sweep your tomb?
No. pineapple.
Okay, but that's what, I don't get it. So I was just like, what's going on? I was super worried. I didn't understand like if someone just died or like,
All of a sudden everybody's dying.
boom, it's just gone. You guys call Taiwan a ghost island. Guidao, right?
Yeah,
So
but that's another story.
all right. I know I'm getting too excited, but you see, there's a lot of questions. As a foreigner in Taiwan, I don't know what's going on. So please, Anita, without further ado, tell me and the audience what the heck is going on Qingmingjie.
Okay, so yes, we do like go to a tomb, what do you want to call it, graveyard, or do like the cleaning and sweeping part, but it's more like we are like, show our miss and our love to our ancestors. It's actually not that spooky or creepy. The things that you worry about is like ghost related. It's not gonna happen. During this day, we just go there and clean the tomb of our ancestors, mostly our like grandparents. That's it.
I see.
And we just pray for them and prepare some good food to wish them to can enjoy it.
Okay. This kind of brings me up another question really quick. Like, I know that for times in Taiwan when you're trying to like ask for blessing for like a certain god, you'll like prepare food for them, like pineapple or other fruits. So is it the same thing during Qingmingjie or sweeping the tomb festival? Do you prepare pineapple?
Pineapple usually has a good meaning, right? Like like future, a lot of money, stuff like that. But because of this day, you don't want to. It's kind of like intimate moment between you and your ancestors. So you don't want it to be too many peoples and stuff like that. And pineapples I think it's in Chinese. Yeah, in Chinese it's wang. So it's like you don't want it to attract or invite other people's ancestors, spirits to join your family gathering.
Hold on. All right. Big question here. Are you saying...
so many questions, yes?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Because I'm speaking for everybody here.
Okay.
Is the pineapple basically a door for other ancestors to come to your tomb to also party?
It's not like that, just the sound of it. We just don't like the sound. For example, like 4 is a bad luck number just because, you don't have to say it.
Because it sounds like death.
Yes, that's just it. That's just like, it just sounds bad. We don't like it. And usually that if you are preparing to pray for your God or like for a lunar new year, you want you to make a lot of money, like that, we will prepare a pineapple because it's good
luck charm.
Good luck charm, yes. But for Qingmingjie, we don't do that because
you don't want good luck.
It's not like we don't. The purpose is different.
I see.
All right.
You want good luck just for your ancestors. You don't want good luck for everybody's ancestors.
Yes.
I got you. Okay. So then answer the question, please. What food?
Doing it the whole time.
All right, you need to calm down. All right, so what kind of food is acceptable?
All right, since we already mentioned about the food that we cannot prepare for the Qingmingjie.
Yeah.
Also, another thing is called not pineapple, sorry.
Yeah, we love pineapple
there. Banana.
Banana, yeah.
Yeah. Because bananas, again, the sound in Chinese is like jiu. Jiu means like invite.
Wait, so are we talking about things that we do not want to have or want?
We do not.
Okay, so bananas are bad.
But
B for banana. All right.
So especially like pineapples and bananas are kind of like a taboo fruits that you prepare to, pray for your ancestors.
Okay, so what does this jiao mean?
It means invite. So you don't want it to invite other people's ancestors, spirits, or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah. So those two are like
taboo,
the biggest. Yeah.
Okay. So no bananas.
No pineapples.
No pineapples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
What about regular apples? Is that common? Because they have seeds in them. Are seed fruit okay?
Oh, the fruit that has seeds is okay, but you cannot have too much. For example, like guava.
Guava, okay.
Or what is the other thing that has a lot? Like passion fruits.
Oh, yeah.
And
maybe pomegranate?
We don't have that in Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
So,
gotcha.
yeah.
I just love pomegranates. Thought I'd bring
Nobody
it up.
asking you, but
Okay, gotcha.
you know, yeah, basically this fruit has like tons of seeds. It's not just like apple has like 1, 2, or
Three.
few. I really want to smash you. Yeah. So they do have some fruits. We don't really usually prepare for 清明节. So just like really common fruit, like apples, and, sort of
basically
things.
the things you said. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then besides fruit, is something else acceptable?
If you are doing the very, very traditional way, you basically have to prepare 3 different kinds of animals.
Mm-hmm.
In Chinese, we say 三牲.
Okay.
生 is like, animals.
Okay.
So usually in the not ancient time, sorry, like in a really traditional way, we will prepare like fish, pork,
okay.
and chicken or duck, the whole thing.
The whole thing, wow.
Yeah, you just have to prepare 3 different kinds of animals.
Wait, so I will bring these prepared meats
Yeah.
and put them on the tomb?
No, usually like before the tomb, they will have like a tiny little table.
Oh, just like if you were going to make a wish at like a building.
Yes.
Okay.
So we usually prepare those fruit or food, whatever you prepare, we put in front of the tomb.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Interesting. And so do these represent something significant?
No, it's just like, in the Lunar New Year, we will have like meat to, because we've been working 1 year for so hard, and then the Lunar New Year's for us to have like, like enjoyment to celebrate. We've been working so hard, throughout the whole year, and finally during this time we can enjoy the good food, because in the few generations back, meat is not so common. If you are rich, you can have meat, but
I see. So basically offering that to your ancestors is a
Yes.
sign of like wealth, good health, all of these sort of things. Okay,
Yes.
interesting. So we've discussed the food. What else is there for 清明节? Like when you're going to the tomb, is there anything else that's special?
like you mentioned earlier, like the ghost money, but
Yes.
I really don't want it to call it ghost money, because it's basically just paper
Sure.
money.
It's like yellow, right? And it
Yeah.
has red lines on it, or
Red lines? No red lines. They will have some like golden,
golden scripture,
something
yeah,
like that.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, there will be some pictures will be printed like in the red ink.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
So again, they're just meaning good luck or whatever.
So if I burn that money, does
Yep.
that mean my ancestor is going to get money?
Yeah, they will receive the money.
Okay, and what do they use the money for?
This kind of question, you're gonna wait until you die.
Okay.
I don't.
So just remember,
No.
send me a lot of it, okay? Because I'm going to spend a lot over there.
Apparently, there's another world under whatever in the different dimension.
Oh, yeah.
apparently.
Isn't there like another word in Chinese that means the other world? Like, I think it's 他界 or something like that.
他界, yeah, we
他-
do say that.
他界, right? So that's that world, right?
Probably
Yeah,
nobody
okay.
knows.
Okay, we're going to just leave it there. So
You'll make it so
the money is burnt. But I've heard of like other things being burnt. Is that not for 清明节?
What other things do you?
I'm talking about like people building houses or
Oh,
like people building cars. You
That's
know.
when that person died.
Oh, okay. So when that
That
person dies,
yeah, the
okay, that's a
funeral.
funeral.
Yes,
which
that's
we
a
will be
funeral.
doing another podcast for another time.
Which is like that one was the really creepy one.
Okay, we'll talk all that in detail
Yeah.
another time. So what else? I think you were going to tell me something else about the like 清明节 culture, like something with Hakka people, right?
Oh yeah, but there are 2 different types. One is Minnan, just like Taiwanese people, And the other type is Hakka. This is Hakka people.
Okay.
And we share the same festival, but the way of doing it is a little bit different.
Okay.
For Hakka people, they just say Hakka people first because
Sure.
they can start doing tomb sweeping after the Lunar New Year.
Wow, that early.
Yeah.
Wow. So like we're talking like late February or early February, late January.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And so is their way of doing it pretty similar?
Pretty similar, but excuse me, the food they prepare is a little bit different.
Okay.
From Minnan.
Do you know what the difference is?
Everybody, sorry, not everybody. Most of people know like Hakka people are famous for their gui. I don't know how to say that even in Chinese. It's
Okay.
it's Taiwanese. It's a special kind of food. Basically, the skin is kind of like mochi,
Okay, so kind of like mochi.
the sticky rice
Yep.
kind, right? And they will usually make it green or
Oh.
pinkish
Oh wow.
red.
Wow, that sounds very similar to Japan.
Yeah, kind of. And they all have stuff in it.
Oh,
The-
stuff in it.
Yeah, the green one is usually savory. The pink one is usually sweet.
Oh.
So, and they will have like many different shapes. Sometimes they are like flats.
Oh.
Sometimes they like a meatball, but with the sticky rice.
That one sounds
skin.
exactly like Japan.
Yeah. So it's a very traditional food for Hakka people,
Very cool. Okay.
and mostly are handmade.
Wow.
So, but I'm not sure about like modern time because everything is so convenient. You can get
Yeah.
whatever
Sure,
from
sure.
the market, but basically that's what Hakka people will prepare for their Qimingji.
Well, very cool. And so basically, besides these two differences, earlier time making awesome green pink mochi, Hakka shares the same cultural aspect of Qimingji with Minnan and regular Taiwanese people.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, very cool.
And for Minnan, pretty much the same, just like the food we mentioned earlier. Some food you cannot prepare, and usually for Minnan people will prepare like 3 different kinds of animals, right? We
Sure.
mentioned it.
Yeah.
But because again, right now everything just so convenient, not really many people will prepare really 3, meat animals. It's really hard to prepare. So
Sure.
right now we will just prepare some like cookies or the cookies you can get from the supermarket
Sure.
in the big package sort of thing.
Are
and then
these
fruit.
things that like the person who passed away really liked?
We usually would do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like for example, my grandpa, he really likes a certain kind of cracker when he
Okay.
is still alive.
What
So
were those?
It's just like just very simple cracker.
Oh, okay. And
Just-
they're famous Taiwanese crackers.
I think it's more like what is the thing that you call like the square thing, a little bit salty.
I don't know, like
Sorry.
saltines.
Saltine, yes.
Yeah.
He really likes that. So
Okay, cool.
it's
So
a
you would,
specific brain, so we will prepare that.
and then
for-
put it on his tomb.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we just assume that he will be really happy with that.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's something similar in the USA.
Yeah, just the thoughts count.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what about like the cultural aspect here? So, like Taiwan all takes time off to do this to be able to celebrate their ancestors. I've heard that if, for example, you get married, then the wife doesn't necessarily need to go back to her family's tomb anymore. She would just start going to her husband's family's tomb.
Yeah.
But again, some families still go to both, right?
Very rare.
Very rare, but usually it's this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like like a very traditional Asian culture, like when especially for girls, even some families, if for example like my family, and we have my mom has 3 daughters including me and 1 brother, so for any kind of like huge events, girls are not necessary.
Oh,
even before you got married. But men, it's supposed to be there all the time.
Okay, so let me just predict the future here. So that means you three were not really needed to go to any of these sweeping of the tombs, but your poor little brother had to go to all of them.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
But my family, my father is very traditional, so of course he will want us to go.
To give a little background check right now about Anita's family, Anita's father is Minnan.
Yeah.
And then her mother is Hakka.
Yeah.
So she's kind of has a mixture of both of these. So that's why we're so lucky to hear both sides of these right now.
Yeah, but like I said, the Hakka part, I never be part of their like tomb sweeping activities, if you want to call it. I only heard it from my mom.
Well, fair enough. Yeah. Well, if you are from a Hakka background and know more about this, feel free to share with us later in the comments below.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that you want to share about this holiday?
Yeah, and there was something like very interesting, which is again, like time is like different times right now. But when I was a kid, a lot of people, they're still using the very traditional tomb.
Yeah.
Like, how do you call it? A tombstone.
Yeah, sure.
And after that, after the tombstone, they were really just their body was lying there.
So, like, you could see their bodies?
You cannot see their body, but they're inside, behind it, underground, there's their coffin, and their body's still inside.
Okay. With other people's bodies? All in one?
No.
Okay. They all have their own box.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a very traditional one, but right now, Taiwan is very small, and we have a lot of people. Some old tomb, they will open their coffin and bring back to their old bones and set it on fire.
You mean cremate them?
Cremate them, yes.
Okay.
And then put into like the...
What is this place called? Anita's moving her hands a lot. She's moving her hands a lot.
It's really hard to explain.
So let me ask a question to help you.
Yeah.
So is this place basically the same area where the casket was, or the coffin, like you just called it?
Yeah, they will put into an urn.
Urn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Urn. Yes, and it seems like I didn't really pay attention to it because apparently it's like a huge building, and inside of it is like boxes.
Oh, yeah. So that's called a crypt.
That's called a crypt.
Crypt. Almost like crepe. You don't want to eat a crypt though.
So that's the new way, because based on the traditional mindset and customs, burning body is a bad sign. So we don't do cremation when my grandparents' generation. But right now they were just like, oh, this is more eco-friendly, whatever. And my grandfather, he used to be set in a traditional tomb, but right now he's in a crypt.
Oh yeah, he's in a crypt, and he was cremated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And my grandma, she's still in a traditional tomb.
Oh, really?
For some superstitious reason.
Ooh, superstitious moment.
She cannot be, cremated, whatever.
Okay.
So for that kind of traditional tomb, you just think about that as their house. Mm-hmm. We'll build something above their coffin.
Okay.
And just like every year when we go there to clean it, we kind of like to fix their house. Just like once in a while you go visit your grandma's, or your grandma's sink is leaking, and you help her fix it. Sort of kind of like
interesting
the concept. And we don't really do it right now. Again, a lot of people just finally discover the superstitions.
Yeah, but Taiwan loves their superstitions so much that we'll have its own episode later on. Look forward to that.
And I remember when we were a kid, my mom will prepare a hot boiled egg.
Oh, okay.
And we will just, after the praying, we will just, eat the egg. And we will put eggshell on top of their...
On their tomb?
On their tomb, yeah.
Fascinating. So what is that for?
To fix their roof.
Oh, so sweet. Why does an eggshell fix a roof? I don't know.
Idea. And also because it's egg means like newborn.
Oh.
And because, it's egg. Newborn, or, every year we will come back and we fix your tomb, wish you to have like a really cozy house.
For the next year.
Sort of things.
And we'll
like
come
that.
rebuild it with another egg later on.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
very interesting. Wow, I've learned so much about sweeping the Tomb Festival today. Oh man, I had no idea. I really thought you were just like going off and running into the woods for a couple days, like praying to some owls or some
weird ritual in the
Taiwanese bear,
woods.
just like something like that, and like covering your body in mud or something.
We don't do that.
All right. And on that note, before we finish up here, I just have to make one more comment, and then Anita wants to have a final comment as well. And that is, thank you for listening to our podcast. Please don't forget to rate and subscribe to our podcast. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us some 5 stars and a comment down below if you have a moment. We would love to get more reviews to spread this word to more people.
Yeah.
Also, we are now advertising t-shirts.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Tell people
so
more about that.
Yes. Oh, tell people more about that. We got these great t-shirts that say Taiwanica on them. They
Ooh,
are
sexy.
Yes. And we have some stickers too. So we will put those links in the description down below. If you are interested, feel free to buy one. Thank you. And now back to Anita for the final comment.
The final things I wanted to add on is there was a food we will eat, especially on Qimingji. It's called 润饼.
润饼.
Yes.
润. It's like I'm running.
Yeah, exactly. And basically, it's like spring roll, but
Okay.
the skin is more like crepe.
Okay.
Crepe. You
Yeah.
know, the French
You
stuff.
know, you like to say French things.
Because it's where it's from.
Uh-huh.
And- Yeah, so basically we'll put like everything, our ingredients inside of the skin, and we'll just roll it.
Okay.
Like I said, the concept is really like burritos or spring rolls, and we'll eat it.
Crap.
And the funny thing about this food is everything has to be cold.
Oh.
There is a story behind it. I'm
Oh.
just gonna make it short.
Okay.
Long time ago,
It was cold.
this there was one guy. His parents died, and he wanted to
Okay.
be like very 孝顺,
Okay.
So like I already mentioned, that the body cremation is not allowed in ancient time because it considers bad luck, like you are cooking your parents' body or sort of things like that. Or in ancient time, fire is also always related to like celebration, like fireworks or
Fire means like life.
bonfire, like when you were celebrating something.
Yeah.
So this person specifically, he doesn't want it to, anybody to celebrate the death of their parents. So he told everybody, say, oh, could you guys just stop eating cooked meal for those 2 days?
Oh.
So in ancient time, that's called 寒食节, basically just cold food festival. So no fire, you cannot
Gotcha.
cook. But right now we don't really have 寒食节, but also because 寒食节and Qiming is really close, so we kind of combine those 2 holidays together, and hence why we have this 润饼. Everything has to be cold as a tradition. And another thing is, in ancient time, when you go tomb sweeping, it's not so convenient.
Oh, okay.
You usually have to travel like a long way.
On a horse.
Something like that.
I like to participate.
You're doing well, honey.
Thanks.
And after like the tomb sweeping is usually very tiring, so it's like your lunchbox, which is
Okay.
润饼. So after that, you can eat it.
Oh, and it will be cold, and so it won't spoil because it's not hot.
Exactly. Yes,
Ah.
and it's very delicious.
And very smart.
Yeah, and right now, the only thing I wanted to mention is in the north of Taiwan, in the south of Taiwan, there was a little bit of a special things that's different.
Okay.
I just learned it from my student.
Okay.
In South, they will put noodles into their rumbing.
Oh, those animals.
I don't.
Sounds delicious.
Yes, right. When he told me that, I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so everybody who's interested in just type in rumbing in Google, and you will see the pictures, and you'll know the what is this food.
Great. Maybe we can add that in the description as well.
Yes.
So that we can, for the people who don't speak Chinese,
all right,
they
yes.
can just click that Google linker right there. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah. So what about the North? It's just the same, what, with no noodles?
With no noodles, yes.
Wow, they sound so boring. What's wrong with you North people?
We will have peanut powder,
powder,
sugar powder, if you really like sweet. And we have like vegetables or, everything just so delicious and just,
wow,
it's really good.
But no noodles. Go south, go south, go south. All right.
Yeah, just,
It's a great answer.
It's a funny thing.
It's very interesting. Thank you so much for sharing.
Of course.
And so because today is talking about kind of like death and passing, we're not going to have a shout out moment, just kind of like, don't want to put any bad luck on people's lives. So,
That's so superstitious.
Yes, you gotta be superstitious because we're talking about superstitious stuff, right?
Like I said, this holiday is not for ghosts. It's more like, you're missing your ancestors. It's actually kind of like loving, caring holiday.
Well, you heard it from here. So, any last comment, Anita?
Just remember to drink water because it's really hot.
It's
how I remember every year when it's too swim. It's really, really hot.
Yes, drink your
Just
water.
Drink water.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for this great information and lecture.
Of course. My pleasure.
All right, well, that's it for today. You heard it from here on Taiwanica. This is our 10th episode. We had a fantastic time making it, and we're glad that you're here to listen. Please feel free to share it with everyone that you know. And we will see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Taiwanica. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Thanks again for listening, and we'll catch you in the next episode.